Alright, here I am with a voiceover. As you see, Jessica is so cute and nervous. They came over to our table and started singing a song for us. She like, oh, mommy, I wish they leave. But here we are at a Mexican restaurant, and she had the birria noodles, and I had the shrimp tacos. I did a little meal prep for the week. Nothing too much. That is cucumber, pineapple, and lemon juices. I didn't strain it. I just left it like it was. Did some ginger shots, and this is my salad for when I come home. I can have something quick and simple. I can just pick up those celery and peanut butter. I took those to work and ate those as a snack along with the figs. So this is just what I had for the week where I could just, grab and go. This is a clip of my daily vitamins, and here is it's going to be a week spread of what I ate at lunch at work. They provide lunch for us, and those are veggie. Egg rolls, that's an eggplant. I was really surprised when they had the eggplant. I was like, what? So, I am about to clean this thing here, my Gardyn. And let me turn this camera around so I can show you guys my setup right now. So, this is the Gardyn. I'm going to trim the roots, fresh water. And down here is the bowl where I'm going to put the roots in, and this has vinegar and hot water in there. And I'm going to put the pots and everything in there, the ones that are dirty, to clean. Alright, so this is it, and let's get started. Alright, so that's what I'm cleaning, making sure that it's clean all the way around. The roots are good. I do have an empty pot, so I will find something to put in that space. For some reason, it looked like the onions are not growing. I didn't notice. So that's been like that for a minute, so I might put something else in that spot as well. So let's get the cleaning. And let me show you guys how the root look now. So I just cut all the stuff off. I have the pot in there cleaning. About to wipe everything off now. Just wanted you guys to see that. Okay. So I just set this back on top of this pan, and I just broke my stuff, y'all. So it's broke. So I guess I'm gonna eat these today. Red mustard. Make me a salad. I'm gonna have to put something else in that area. For some reason, the tower wouldn't level right, and the wire got stuck, and it shook it real bad, and I just heard it snap. So as you see, it's just hanging on by a thread. So I'm gonna have to harvest this, and I'm gonna have to put something else in that spot where it's growing. So let's do that. I didn't want to grow anything else that I had because I got it here. Let's do the celery. Let's see how that is. Alright, so let's grow some celery. Alright. Woo! This is heavy. You will definitely need some help with this. could be why I didn't do it last time. So now I have, excuse me, let me bend down here. I have this. This is a gallon. So I'm going to fill this up 4 times. Pour that in there. But as I fill it up, I'm going to add about a half. For every 2 that I fill up, I'm going to add a scoop of food in here. Shake it up. And then pour it in there. Because it's absolutely no water in there. Because I just cleaned it. So, I'll be back. So that's my harvest bowl. Harvesting some lettuce, tomatoes, and a banana pepper for a little quick salad. And I just got done cleaning my garden. One of the plants just broke as I was taking off the columns to clean. But this is it. This is it, you guys. This is the food here. And that's the scooper. Alright, well I took a second to sit down and eat and enjoy my salad I just harvested. I went on to the app, the Gardyn app, and I started knocking out the tasks that was past due. That's one thing I like about this app. It tells you the tasks that you need to complete and what days that you need to do it. And it generates the life of your garden. And it tells you what to do next. Then I ordered some more vegetables. I just went onto the app. I already had some in there. I made my total 0. That way I wouldn't have to pay anything. And when you purchase the membership for $5 a month, you receive free credits. And plus, when people purchase from your link that you post, you also receive free credits from that way as well. So that's how I was able to get those vegetables there and not be able to, pay anything for those because of the credits that I had. The shipment is really fast. I received my stuff within the same week. It was like 3 days or so. It was super quick before I was even edited the video. So these are my seeds. They just arrived today. That was pretty quick. Just ordered them the other day. So the shipment is pretty quick on these things. I received this sign where I purchased this sign from the dollar store. Finally got around to coloring it. I purchased a Nook book a few weeks back. I just put that together. We're a book Nook. And it had a lot of little bitty tiny pieces that went with it. I didn't use all the pieces. I just started, gluing stuff in. I got tired of putting it together. But I love it. You can't tell I got any pieces missing. I would buy another one of these. It's a lot of detail that's into it. So this just go on your bookshelf between your books. I just thought that was just so cute. Got the light going on. So I added some little touches to it. That's not where the light at the top is supposed to go. It's supposed to go in the middle. In the back, I just put one of my stickers in the back. I put one on the other side just to customize it. That blanket, I had a ribbon, a Chanel ribbon. I just glued that on that blanket. And that's my little notebook house. That's my turmeric tonic sticker on the side. So I just thought this was just so cute. You know that pillow, I love that black and white pillow. It sold me. This is just a picture of me putting the wires and stuff together. And that's the inside of the house. Been doing a little bit of too much lately, so of course I didn't feel like cooking. Took the kids out to take the girl home. So I'm just dropping in to tell you guys about the book that I'm reading. I'm reading the 12-week year. Well, with the 12-week year, basically it means that you can accomplish more goals in a short frame of time. And they want you to basically pick one goal, but you know, you could pick more than one goal if that's what you want to do. So my goal is basically my health and wellness. That's my goal. But I also have a goal in there for buying some stuff for my business, trying to start my business back up. And my other goal, I have 3 goals, and my other goal was basically working on my credit. But my main focus, you have to focus on at least one, like full force, just focus. That's my, because the other 2, I'm gonna continue to do that throughout the year. So my number 1 focus is my health and wellness. So that's my number 1 as of now. And I have a list of how I want my ideal morning to look and be. I have a schedule that I plan Monday, Wednesday, and Friday where I want to go to the gym. And I also put in that schedule, I will put the schedule in there, what my vitamins, like what I want to do, like ginger shots, like little stuff like that. And basically it's all about holding yourself accountable of achieving all the goals that you need to, or that you want to achieve in that short period of time. Let me cut that. And when I really, it shouldn't take a book to really, center in on like what you need to be doing in your life. It shouldn't take a book at all. This is all stuff that you should already know, like basically common sense. But as I was reading the book, I also realized too, us as people, we so quick to point the blame at other people, like, look at how you treat me, I don't want to be treated like this, for example, or you didn't do that right, why you didn't do that right, you were supposed to do this, you were supposed to do that, or no, you need to, and we don't hold ourselves to the same accountability as we hold other people to. So as I was reading the book, I'm like, I don't know, it's just like it all clicked. Like, accountability. You need to hold yourself, you as in me, I need to hold myself to the same accountability that I hold other people to. Like, how can you say you love yourself? How can you say, you don't want this, or you don't like this, and you do the same thing to yourself? You shouldn't be on a diet. You shouldn't be doing certain stuff when you holding yourself accountable. It shouldn't be called a diet. It should be called a lifestyle. So I'm at the point where, I don't know, it's just clicking now that, right, you gotta hold yourself accountable for everything. You need to be on yourself, be hard on yourself. You know, sometimes you could, you know, lift up or whatever, get your elbows off your neck. But most of the time, 90% of the time, you need to be hard on yourself. Because if you don't, who will? Who will? You want to achieve all those goals, and you can. Like, put the work in. You got to put the work in. You got to follow up. You got to hold yourself accountable. And I'm not doing that at all. You know, like, this is not the first time where I said, oh, I'm going to the gym Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. This ain't the first time I said that. This ain't the first time I set a schedule to go to the gym Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I done it before. I done it countless times before. May not have been those days, but I done it before. And where am I now? Creating another schedule of trying to attempt to go to the gym Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So that's all I wanted to come on here and say. So that's the book that I'm currently reading now. And this book will change my life, because I'm going to start locking mainly 90% of the stuff that I do. Excuse me. Mainly 90% of the stuff that I do, I'm going to start locking that into the 12-week year. Because I feel like if I do that, I will get a lot more stuff accomplished. Whether it's working on my credit, you know, my business, regardless of whatever it is, I'm going to start putting that, locking that all in. But my main thing right now is accountability. And if I don't hold myself to it, who will? Who will? That's self-care. That's self-love. You can't say you love yourself if you don't hold yourself accountable to doing the things that you need to do. So that's it. That's all. I do recommend the book. Let me know what books you guys reading. Post it down below. You know, comment what books y'all reading, and I would love to read them. You know, I like to read motivational books.